Hello everybody, it's Flesson19. Welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord and the Blacksmith. And I've had some time to do some, we'll say testing, waiting on 1.6.2. I'm recording this 2 days later than I normally do. And I was waiting for 1.6.2 and I'm not 100% certain that it's going to come out this week. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with these episodes now. I really wanted to wait. But what I was able to do was do some testing as far as trading is concerned. And it felt like to me in the trading that I was doing that it was much easier to trade earlier in the game. As the game progressed, trading got more difficult. It really felt that way to me. So I kind of want to concentrate a little bit more on the trading aspect than the smithing aspect at this moment. Yeah, I'd love to have that done. I do need to check out my sword, though. This is one important thing. Oh, all right. It's a good sword, but it's not the best. And I'm not a legendary smith. All right, I can make the sword. Let's see what I can make. Because you do want to do... You want to get prison breaks done. I can't stress that enough. Okay, 113 reach, 115 damage, 96 swing speed. Where is that reach that I like to have it? I like to have it, I think, about 110. Right there. Now, I wish I could make this legendary. This should be the sword that I can make. Unfortunately... Alright, I got a normal one made. Okay. Yeah, I can't make a legendary right now. Where are you? There she is. You can see how much better it is than my other one. It has just one less hand or 3 less handling, but look at the damage. It has everything better. You do really want to concentrate on prison breaks when possible. And the reason why you want to concentrate on those... Now, ever stand. Oh no. My life. Is you want to build relations. I gotta watch out. Be very careful. Ooh, he almost got me. I looked the other way. Ooh, that was close. Because when we go to buy the piece, then it's going to be cheaper because we're going to have higher relations. I hit 100 in there. We got one. I think just one. Okay. This is why you want longer reach, because if you have 2 of them, you can hit them first. But if you have too long of a reach, then it's going to hit the wall. So you got to find that right reach in your weapon. And right about 110 to me feels good. So that now increases the relation with them. So when I go to buy the piece, it will be cheaper. So you really, really want to focus on that. Oh, I got my roguery as well. Oh, definitely in best light. I'm not going for that right now. So yeah, definitely in best light. And oh yeah, shield breaker. Wow, that thing's wicked. Okay, that's good. We're good. So now what I'm thinking I want to do is I do need to let the Blandian area recover. Okay, that 2.5, 2.8. All right, let's check out the hardwood because they have a lot of horses right now, so I do need to let them recover. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to head through and I'm going to go ahead, not that, and I am going to buy up the weapon. So that's what I'm definitely going to do. what I have been able to tell, and I haven't made a video on this yet, because I'm still in the process of doing some testing. It feels like the production rate, I don't think I'm going to get him. Nope, I'm not going to get him. Damn. Is a little too high for villages. One of the telltale signs that I've been able to see is how much grain is actually in towns. And that's why things are so cheap. And the other one is when you get about 500-600 days into the game, and you run down to Ascar and look at how many mules they have, they will literally have like 600 mules sitting there. So I do think they need to bring down the production. The production's too high. And while that you may immediately just all of a sudden go, hey, what are you talking about? Don't be saying that. What it's going to do is it's going to make things more expensive. So it's going to be better in the long run, because what it's going to do is it's going to make it so that things that don't produce it are going to have a little bit harder time getting that stuff, and it's going to increase the price differential that I have talked about, in which I feel there needs to be a bigger price differential. I probably should check. And which sucks is I probably only need about 30 or 40 days to start hitting probably most of the parts and really being able to do this. It's kind of depressing. I just don't know if I want to spend 30 or 40 days because of what I figured out in testing and how much easier it is to get trade earlier. You really, you really want to get it done ASAP. I think it is the most important thing you want to do. I mean, you could literally have everything else wait. I think the first time I did it, from what I can remember, did I buy them all? Did I already run through and buy them all? I think I might have already done that. I have a feeling I've already done this. Oh, now the question is can I build this? Yeah. It wasn't high enough. The difficulty wasn't. Oh, and I built it too low. See, I'm not high enough level. That sucked. See, here's another 12K. But I don't know if I have. Not that. Oh, there we go. There we go. 12K. That's junk. I do not want to build a two-hander right now. All right, we got that taken care of. It is a tough choice for me to decide. Although now that's another problem. I need to do a lot of refining. I got to refine all that. I got to refine a bunch of steel into fine steel. I do have 400K. And another reason why I could tell why production is up is these right here, the tribesmen. Yeah, you'll see there are a lot more of them than normal. That's the expensive ones, like the Pugios. Pugios are like half the price. These tribesmen throwing daggers are like twice the price. So I can buy those. But what I really think I want to do, we're going to go check Diathma. They can have good prices on horses. And then I think we're going to go head right back down. Coming through here can be good for horses. Now, not through here, but Diathma, Argaron, Imprella, not Myzea, they already have horse, and down through here can be good for selling horse. It can be really good. And if the price in Asgard gets to get too high and you only want to deal in mules, although you could deal in step horse. Ortengard. They produce horse. So does Akala. They do as well. But Ortengard, you can actually get under 30 for horse, for mules. There we go. Look at that. 227. Yeah, you can come through here. And I started to come down on these prices now. I used to come down to only about 100 or 90. No, I'll start taking these down to like 70. I'll start really coming down. There we go. We'll take those. And we'll take those. Do need to pick up some stuff. We're getting a little low on stuff. All right, let me see my shop. Ah, okay. They're not doing bad. The brewery we're going to get rid of in Asgard. The brewery in Pravend also. All right. Thankfully, the wool weaveries are doing pretty good. But that brewery in Asgard, there is one that is 20 million times better. I'm probably going to try to put out a top 10 list of best workshops in the game. I'm going to try to find a time in each patch to do, spend a whole day testing and try to find the best, like, 10 in the game is what I'm going to try to do. And right now, and I've said this even before the Wool Weaveries got scaled back. I don't want to say nerfed. They have not been nerfed. Is Silversmith. Are hands down. They're the best. I'm going to go to Ortesia. Right here they have silver ore, so they have it nice and close. So they can once in a while get into a few problems with wars, but for the most part, the villagers can make it. Who's got it? Oh, I don't think they have one here. They got a wool weavery. They don't have one. Nope. So we will get rid of. We got to go into town. I wouldn't mind going after that as well, but we're going to get rid of your wool weavery. And I'm going to get my silversmith. And because this is one of the reasons why I feel that this is without a doubt one of the. You gotta be kidding me. I forgot to sell. Yeah, Asgard, even buying up the beer doesn't seem to do that good. So we're going to get rid of Asgard. But I'll show you why I feel that this is probably the best one in the game for a trader. Because of you running between Asgard and Valandia a lot, you come through here all the time. So when you're coming through here, buy the jewelry. All right, the jewelry is expensive right now. As you can see, it's red. That's great. So come through and buy the jewelry and take it to sell it. And you can make a boatload off of this. And you're going to see it here coming up pretty soon. What it's going to start out as. So let's go head back down to Asgard. We're going to go pick up some more horses. I would like to do some more. I don't want to do too much crafting orders right now because I'm not a legendary smith. And even if I find something for 120,000 and it says I can make it all green, perfectly fine. Because I only got 247 skill, which happened to me just before, I didn't make a good one and it hit minus and I lost money on it. So I don't want to take all those really good crafting orders and try them right now. A smart thing that you can do, which this is what I definitely should be doing, is you run through and you do all the crummy ones, even if that means using the lowest materials, which is one big reason why I go after looters. I can't stress that enough. The low cost materials that they give you is massive. They give you so many of them. Even to just sim the battle is great. How are we looking here? Okay, we're clan tier 4. I need a companion. Who is the quartermaster? I am. I should be able to get more. Oh, yeah. I got to get more. I need more troops. Okay. You can see 29. Here's what I'm basically going to do. Control key pressed in. Buy. Done. I'm buying it all. Control key. I'll take it all. Take the beer. Grain at 4 is cheap. The problem with grain, though, even if you were to sell it for 10, all of it, that means that 1,000 grain only made you 6,000. I can make that profit off of 8 to 10 Asteroid war horses. So for the most part, I don't normally take a lot of grain. It's just not really worth it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at these. Okay, really low. I don't want to be building. I want my other guys to be building. Once again, super low. You're only 65. We'll have you build. All right, you can't build anymore because you have too low a skill. 6,000 is a bit low. No, I'm going to wait on that. Who can do the two-hander? Only I can. So there you go. I'm leaving only the high ones, and I'm trying to get a bunch of high ones that are all going to be in there. So when it's time, I should have showed it to you. Now I know a lot of people talk about the fact of how looters can get boring, and to cut it out, and I do understand that. And I get the worst freaking map in the world.
Forward! Charge!
What I can't stress enough is the skill. Now, for this character, you might think, they don't really need that much in skill point. And you're right. For the most part, you only need about 4 or 5 different skills. However, it is nice to have a lot of potential roguery. So there are some skills that you definitely would like to have. And the amount of skill that I can get doing this is insane. And I should have showed it to you, and I didn't do it. The battle from the last one episode, I gained 19 two-handed, 6 bow, and 10 riding in one battle. They're about to start running now. Now, unfortunately, I haven't made myself an axe, which is very stupid. I should have made myself a really high damage, because damage is what really depends, what gets your skill. And I didn't do that yet. I built my two-hander for prison break, but I should have built my axe. You'll see how much skill you actually gain, and it's crazy. I won't get as much out of this one because I'm not going to kill as many. But also, yeah, don't be afraid to sim. I mean, for the most part, I'm using tier 1, 2s, and 3. So I'm going to be happy with this right here. I'm not going to go after the rest. And let's hope that they're actually coming towards me. And look at 23 prisoners, which could help out the roguery, which I don't normally take them because it doesn't help me out that much. Let's see if they're coming towards me. And, yep. Oh, no, just went by. I couldn't get to them. No, I'm not going to get to him. I didn't show you how much skill I gained. I just gained over 100, 106. And that right there is a lot of skill points. Because you look at the raw skill right there. That's 6,000 for one level. Where you look at this is only 300 for one level. So that's why it makes such a big difference. I do not want high-level troops. Those are high-level troops. I do not want high levels. I don't ever want to deal with that. The most I pay for a troop is 3, and I should only be paying 2. But there are some that I will do a little more, and I shouldn't be picking up prisoners because I have so much roguery right now. None. They're all too expensive. That's one thing about it. Also, they're getting a high level troop. Now that they reduced the relation needed to get higher level troops, I've noticed that quite a bit. So I could take almost all these. No. Should I even take the footman? The footman's a 5. The really cool thing though is he's blunt. Okay. Wow. Look at this. I almost should get more horses. I need that, and that. Holy cow, I gotta get rid of tools. Well, I got way too many tools on me. I think we're gonna have to go skate over here. I've been messing around with a few different workshops to try to see what really makes a lot of money. And by messing around, I mean buying the product too. That is something that is so important that I included in my workshop video. Buying the finished goods makes a huge difference. Let's see what we're up to. There you go. There's my silversmith. It's at 308 right now. Silversmiths are one of the best in the game. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 5 of them? I'm trying to remember how many there are. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is there. Is that it? Only 5? I think it's 5. Can't remember if there's one over in here. If you run around as a trader and you buy all the jewelry, you can make a boatload of money. Wow. All right, I'm down to 2.2 speed. Now I got to be careful on the speed. I'd love to buy all these, but without having riding hordes, you can't. Oh my gosh. I cannot stress enough, people. If you can get riding horde, you can literally take 5,000 mules, literally, and you could still be traveling about 3 to 3.5. You'll never get down to a 1.0 speed because of the way that it works. And I've explained it. It's kind of complicated, but it factors in riding horde after the penalty, not before the penalty. It should be mathematically done the opposite way. So you would never travel below, as long as you don't go overburdened, lower than about 2.8 to 3. Never. You could literally take 5,000 mules. And then also, if you get the overburdened one, you could literally carry 5,000 mules and 100,000 weight worth of stuff. And I think you'll still travel at about 3.3 to 3.5. Those two together. Because they have it working opposite the way that they should have it working, is the reason why. All right, so we leave that one. We do need to get rid of this. What did I do? No, not that. We got to get... No, bring that back. There. All right, you're done. Done. Dagger. Done. We'll leave those because it's 6, 10, and 14,000. And I still got 370,000. By the time I sold all this stuff off, I'm probably going to have close to 500,000. But we do need to get going on the trading. It's something I cannot... Okay. Let me... Oh, I need to look up the numbers. I don't want to say this wrong. This is kind of important on the number. And I really do not want to get this wrong. All right, those are good numbers. Over 10K each. All right, give me just a second. I want to look up these numbers. Okay, so it took approximately 650 days for me to get 300 trade in the old system. When I did my last test, I got it 100 days quicker. So you can get it in about 550 days. That's trade. Right now, let's see what we got. We are at 240 trade. And we're only 311 days in. We got 240 days to get 60 trade. Am I going to do it? Pretty much, yeah. I shouldn't have a problem. We are a little bit slow. This is what I don't like. And this is what I've kind of said about getting riding horde. I have the full points into it. I have 6 into it right now, which is good. Not great. If you get 10 into there, you can get it much quicker. But if I do need to build my two-hander. I need to be fighting looters. I would not be shocked if I could cut anywhere between 25 to 50 days off of that 300 trade just by getting riding horde. I would not doubt it. I feel that confident on the issue. That one, and we're missing it. That is an important one. Weighs too much because then you need... See the skill right here? I mean, we don't need it, do we? No, we don't. Whoops. We can't do it, can we? Yeah, I can get it. Why? What am I missing? Oh, he can't do it. There. See, they're all low level. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. This is the problem, though, when you don't have anybody high level. Because I have to do these now. And I'm almost out of stamina. Oh, geez, you got to be kidding me. I just did that. Oh, that was stupid. That was not smart. I am going to have to take time out to rest. That I'm definitely going to have to do. I'm going to have to take one day out. Well, I still need another companion. Not golden. Oh, get rid of those guys. That'll speed me up. Yeah, I gotta take the time out to rest. You unfortunately gotta bite the bullet. You gotta rest up. It's also why if you can do enough prison breaks and get your athletics high enough, oh my word. Do they have a perk for you? The level 75 athletic perk. Stamina. Increased crafting stamina recovery rate by 50%. I think it takes about 18 game hours to get full stamina. You could do it in less than half a day. It's crazy. So, unfortunately, I had to bite the bullet, and I had to do that. Good, you can do both. No, we're just going to... See, I'm just using the lowest one. It's not worth much money. Don't use all your high-class materials. Just use the lowest one, call it good. Now, do I want to do anything else? I really want to smelt some of this. I don't think I need to at this moment, though. Most of this is from looters, except for the daggers and those right there. A lot of these are just from looters. And that's all these little materials that I'm using right now when I'm smithing. Yeah. 167, which puts me up to 3.5 speed. So I'm good on the speed. We can get going. I really think that getting trade done first is more important. Because it only takes between 50 to 100 days to get my character legendary smith. That's me. It takes a lot longer if you want to get everybody up there. But by giving yourself practical smelter where you could smelt twice as much stuff. And as I said before, smelting gets you more skill than actually smithing. Now this I will need to do. Cool, you can do that. Pike. You can do that. We're letting the lower ones that are doing this, we're trying to let the lower ones do it so I don't use my stamina. Alright, good. And that one we're going to keep, yeah, it's 12,000. Alright, you don't have anything for us. You actually have more mules. I don't want to take any more mules right now. Although, I do want all your fish, yeah. Your date and your beer. And I didn't get rid of the tools! Oh, you fool! And that grain, I'm not going to be worrying about grain. So now when I come up here, I will stop in Ortesia. And the reason why I want to stop there is because I want to make sure I'm buying the jewelry. You can see it's down to 262. That tells me that there is jewelry that needs to be bought. There you go. There's my brewery in Sonala, 344. Because I bought up all the beer. So what you want to do as a trader, you want to figure out what is your trade route. Most people know my trade route. My trade route normally means Ascar up through here, up into Blandia, down through Botania, Epicrodia, Rotoa, Legata, back down. Okay? So this is my normal trade route. These are just once in a while I'll hit. So you want to buy workshops in this general area that you're going to stop at all the time to buy the product. And now it should probably be green. Jewelry, as you can see, it is now green. I will buy all of it, no matter what. I bought the whole thing. That is now going to drive that price back up again. And I really want to get rid of as much of this oil and wine as possible. I do not want to be dealing in oil and wine at all. We get rid of all the olives. A little bit of the fish. And because I'll be able to pick it up. I want a little bit of it. I don't want to go over 10. You can find it grapes really cheap. All right, so now that we got that done, let's go hit the greatly contested Ascar, which I am also not checking for prison breaks. Did I say Ascar? Sargot. I think I said Ascar. It is highly contested all the time, and their prices normally aren't that great. But the one thing about them is they are contested so much that they normally will have prisoners in them. So you always want to be checking for those so you can get that relation. Nobody here. Oh, well. Nope, 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 nope. Nothing good. No, no. Nothing spectacular. All right, nothing good. $11,000. So we'll wait on that. Off we go. So we're checking for prisoners. See, like right there, I should be fighting them, but I don't think I'm fast enough to catch them. You really, if you want to be as efficient and as productive and as fast as possible, you should be attacking every single looter. And I still didn't make it, did I? I still did not do it. That's on me. Look at this, 50,000, 60,000. That's what we're preparing for. Get all these high levels. I do need to build my axe. All right, they got that blade. All right, that's cool. Oh, they don't have any of these. Oh, that sucks. All right, they do have a 122. So we do have that. 124. All right, it's only 1 damage difference. So I'll take that. Oh, wow, I got a +1 on it. Cool. All right, there's my axe. You'll see the difference in them. 68 damage compared to 125. And then you can see I do have a stacked Bakken. So that way I get more damage because those are used before these. So there, now I got my weapons. I'm all good. We checked for that. We did not check prices. Decent, not great, not great. No on that. No, no, no. Good old beer. Which I got an idea for that I got to work on. And then we got to get rid of the jewelry. The jewelry I take down to light green. I just want to get rid of it. I got to work on these tools as well. I need to get rid of them. That's a lot of weight sitting there. 242. I think 250 is what we... Oh, yeah, 250. We got to get to that. That's Spring of Gold. I doubt I can catch them. Yeah, I'd be able to... I'll catch them. Especially, yep, they're going north. They go into the woods, they're mine. And like I said, I know people can get really bored with this. I completely understand that.
Move!
I get it.
Kill them all!
One thing that I do like about looter battles is it does give me the opportunity to kind of like talk with you guys, because there's nothing else more important going on at the moment. You know, like I'm not doing a trading. I didn't hit town where I got to worry about 4 or 5 things. It really gives me the opportunity to also to talk with you guys. You know, when there are so many things that happen and I get so many messages from you guys, it's ridiculous. I got so many people now on my channel and I'm getting so many messages that I do like to respond to people in videos. I find it so much easier to talk to people and to actually explain things than to type them out. So I do like doing that aspect. So when I get that opportunity, which is something I'm going to be discussing in a different episode here really soon. And this is amazing for skill. I cannot stress it enough how absolutely astounding this is for skill. Come on, where are you guys? System. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, are you gonna come my way? I got a new mouse, so I'm getting used to it. Oh, hello. I had problems with my old one, and I had, problems with a couple of them, so I went out and got a new mouse. Where'd they go? Where are they? There they are. Damn it. Come on. Anybody else? That's it. Okay, so here's the skill I gained. 2 two-handed, 1 tactics, 3 bow, and 13 riding. I told you got to have 175. According to this, because a lot of that had to do with my new axe, where I'm getting that skill. If this is to hold true, I'm only about 4 battles away from having Riding Horde. And I'm going to get Riding Horde, and I'm going to show you how massive Riding Horde is. Now, I can come back after him again, which I don't mind doing.
Move! Charge!
And if I had the money, I would get a noble bow. I don't think I have one. No, I think I only have the Nordic short bow. I do need an upgraded bow, because as I said, damage determines skill. 100%. It's your damage. That is why I have stacked bodkins. But what I need these guys to do is I need them to flee. So what I could do is I could just come up to them and I could start having a little fun with them. Since I... Ooh, ow. It's one thing I don't like about the... Oh, I do not like it about the game. And it is something I'm going to tell Tale World. Is the fact that the AI automatically know the perfect time in which they can attack and hit you. How do they magically know? Is my question. They shouldn't know 100%, because you go up to attack somebody and you try to swing at the same time, and they're almost always going to hit you first. That is something that needs to be changed. I have a bunch of things. I've mentioned it before, where I think scouting needs to be drastically changed. So you can't tell how many men are in a group, but the more scouting skill you got, the better chance it has to so you know exactly how many are in there, how many of them are cavalry. They need to have that. So if you don't have a good scout, you don't know jump. I mean, you have virtually no idea. There. So that one got me only one. That wasn't that many. I wasn't riding that fast, but I'm gonna get it. Yeah, it's gonna get boring. I'm gonna fight these guys. I should have attacked him and did that, but I didn't do it. Okay, so first of all, let us check keep. Nobody there, which they probably won't because we're pretty far over. Let us check smithy. Nobody else can do this. It would be that one, and I don't have it. No, it's this one. I don't have it. No. I know I've done so much crafting, I know. Most of the time, when you get this, it's either going to be the first one on this page with this one and, oh no, this is the opposite one. It's going to be either this one with that, or it's going to be the very bottom one with the first, no, it's the second one I'm sorry. Let's go back to the beginning, shall we, please? It's either going to be this one with that, or it's going to be the bottom one with the first one. That's normally the two it's going to be. Normally. As you can see, I can't make it. But that's okay. There you can use that one. We'll get rid of this. Let's see if anybody else can do it. We want to stay off of me as much as possible. I can only do the high tiers. We want to go with the lowest people first, so they're gaining skill. Another pike. Yeah, it's going to be most likely that one. Do I want to go with that? Look at that. It's 2 steel. 2 steel. And all you're going to gain is 590. To put that into perspective for some of you, oh, I can't hear. They don't have one. The tribesmen that you go ahead and buy, it costs 500 to buy, and it only gives you 1 steel and 1 fine steel. So that's equivalent to 3. So it barely pays for that. So you're not making money off of that. All right, so we're almost there. Next one will be the mounted, which mounted I go with handling always. Okay, being that we want to go with party size. I normally do not go with party size, but because we are playing this, we'll take you. Not sure. Okay, it's bugged. I've explained this before. See how it still says 168? That's because something happened. You got to go ahead and hit party to refresh it. Now it will come up 173. We'll take the footmen for now, just so we have that. But we're going to go from 3.9. Oh, it's still 3.9. All right, let's see what you got now. Not really. You do have more. We're going to take the fish. Oh, there's the cheap grape. Very cheap grape. Olives are a bit expensive. We'll take the butter. Yeah, they're a bit expensive. I hate to do it, but I got to get rid of some of this stuff that I don't need. I got to get rid of some of this. Cut down on the weight. Yeah, I need to get going. Oh, I need another companion. Crapola. Okay, what do we got? First of all, let's get rid of these guys. What I do is I go ahead and take the guys that I got and I make them stars. And then the reason why I do that is because then it puts them up at the top. So now they're not in the list. I can just go down here and okay, all right, these are the guys that are available. And either I need to look at, okay, I need to look at who I got. This is very, very important. You really want to have diverse people because you're going to have to, I can't stress this enough. In this type of a game, you need to have a lot of different characters because you're not making a kingdom when you start buying the feat. Therefore, you are not getting the policies. It is very, very difficult to maintain a happy town without policy. Very difficult. All right, so we have an Aserai. Who's the other one? Aserai. Great. We got 2 Aserais. Well, it looks like first I'm going to be dealing with the Aserai. So he's 26 years old. He's 26 years old. So we're going to go for one of them. Are they both? They're both an Askar? Yeah, we're going to, when we hit Askar, we need to get one of them. Hopefully they're not like about level 15 or so. I would like to be able to level them up a bit. I do need to make sure that I have the right people. Especially what you really also want to do is get a very low prosperity town. I cannot stress it enough. Prosperity needs a serious rework in the game. And I mean serious. When you look at loyalty, look at loyalty and look at the second one down, prosperity. Minus 114 food because of prosperity. That hurts a lot. If you look at the grain, third from the bottom, it says plus 75 in grain. They have 1,600 grain just to get 75. Meaning you would need to have over 2,000 grain just to feed the people. It makes a huge difference. All right, so we'll grab that. Grab butter. Grab fish. Boy, that is cheap grapes. But grapes aren't as good. That I do have to say. They're definitely not as good as olives. Olives have a much better cost. All right, we'll get rid of that oil. We still got to get rid of the wine. I want that wine gone. I come here to buy. We got anybody here? Nope, we do not. And then Smithy. I'm going to have to do this. Nobody else can do this. Oh, I don't have it. Damn it. Oh, well. I fail. I'll fail it. Oh, wow. He was happy with it. All right. 2,000. Nope, I still have to do it. Two-handed mace. Cool. Javelin. Skill. Gotta look at skill. Alright, we're above the skill level mark. We're above the green. Why is he displeased? It's above the freaking green. I gotta push it higher next time. Much higher above it. I don't even want to deal with it. 4,000. No, it's not worth it for me. Two-handed and one-handed, for the most part, you're going to use steel or even Damascus steel. I don't even really want to deal with them. Oh, hello there. Hello there, beautiful. And I can barely catch you. Nighttime, I'll be able to catch you. Do I have a night traveler or not? Am I night or day traveler? Good, I should be night traveler. Yep.
Forward! Attack!
When you play a Battanian and you have Night Traveler as a 25 perk, you have the Forest Kin in the level 75 scouting perk. And then there's also another perk. There's 2 more perks. One gives you about another 0.1 or 0.2 travel. Not mounted warrior. It's in the writing. And then there is another perk that gives you an extra 2.5 per riding as well, I believe. 2.5% campaign speed when you're over 75 morale. You can virtually outrun virtually anything. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, I got to get rid of him. Yeah, he's got that. I'd like to come after these guys on foot. But I feel like as soon as I get off my damn horse, they're going to start running, like, right there. See how I'm riding? What you really want to do is you want to change your speed. That right there is a ton of damage. Let me show you again. 191 damage. Where if I just ride up to him like this, 120. That's just 120. Ah, let one get away. Oh, there's one left. There's 3 left. They didn't flee. Wrecked. 292 damage. Double hit. There I gained only 3 riding. Boy, it gets really weird. Sometimes you can get a ton and sometimes you don't. But I need to get that riding done. Is he going to come back to me or not? Yeah, he did. So now I'll just quickly sim it. And I don't want to take prisoners. I mean, looter prisoners right now are not a big deal for me. I have quite a bit of roguery. I do want roguery, but I kind of feel like I want to go with two-handed more. I mean, wait a minute. It's easier to level. You want to take skills that you're going to use right away, but are also easy to max, because it is much easier to max a two-handed skill than it is to max roguery. I can get roguery into the 220s pretty easy. I can get two-handed into 220 extremely fast. I put this point in and my cap is now 170. I'll be able to hit that. I'll be able to hit 200 really quick. My cap is 232. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that for a reason. I cannot catch you, so we will bypass you. Released after battle. Try to pay attention if possible to who's got prisoners. 30,000. Jeez. I really got to decide if I need to do a little bit of smithing. See, look, I'm the only one that can build this stuff. And I do need to remake my video. My 10-step video that I put out a while back on the 10-parter that I showed how I become a vassal. Somebody said that they binge watched the whole thing yesterday. I absolutely loved it. But they commented how it's old. And they're 100% right. With the changes to smithing and the changes to trade, it is old. It needs to be redone. I need to find time to redo that 10-part series. So I needed to buy Alice. So you guys will be seeing that come up here sometime here soon. I will probably wait until 1.6.2 to do it, is what I'm thinking. 245, 5 more, and we will have Spring of Gold, which gets us an extra 1%. So right now we would make an extra 447 dinars a day. Let's check out our silversmith. As you can see, the silversmith is down to 232. That is because we need to buy the jewelry. Now we are going to buy again. We are going to get rid of the brewery in Praven. I want to do that now so I don't forget. In fact, let's go over there right now. Ostikin is good for virtually nothing in the game. Literally nothing. Except for that. Silver mine. And that comes here. Doesn't go to Revolt. It comes here. Now, I think they have one. Yep, they do have one. I will buy it. Yep. And now when you come up here, buy the jewelry. Okay, as you can see, they have horses. So it's not a huge deal. The prices are okay. It's a lot of red you see, and it looks like it's good. It's really not. 14 for fish. No. The grapes, it's okay. It's not a ton. Oh, that's actually pretty good, though. I gotta say, that's pretty good. Yeah, I want that freaking wine gone. Alright, that wasn't bad. So, yeah, that ore goes here. So now I'll start making really good money, because that one was only making 130 in Ascar. And this one will make me a lot more. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit over. That's fine. We're cool with that. We're getting rid of some stuff here. Yeah, I got a lot of fish, but knowing why you do stuff is very important. Fish sells normally really well in Botania. Really well. Oh, it's only 10 weight. I guess I shouldn't be that concerned about it. I was concerned about the price, but it's only 10 weight. This is 10 weight. So we're too short. We're too short of 250. We're already up over our learning limit. You can see it's already down to 10.25. Our learning limit is 240. So this is now starting to drop. So we are up to 240, and we are only 325 days in. That is still over 200 days from where I originally finished it. What was it? No, I think it was 646 days. It took me pre-patch, 547 post-patch. I'm still over 200 days ahead of where I need to be. Can I get 200 in the next? Can I get 50 in the next 200 days? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, and thanks for watching.